I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just you listen to Boomer Great One. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, Sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I could do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
So not all observations are sat down with pen and paper and you logically deduce some new epiphany. Sometimes you're just blathering like, oh shit, I didn't think about it that way. Well, I'll just take this observation I completely accidentally fell upon and present it as some kind of genius that I sat down and pontificated while taking my Schopenhauerian walk through the woods. And I forget 2 videos ago, I realized that all management degrees, all, not some, all, they have a prefix, right? You just don't get a degree in management. It's generally business management or HR management or my favorite, engineering management. And what I realized is early on, anyone who has a management degree, they're generally lazy, incompetent. And the reason they get into management is because they don't want to actually do the actual thing. And so the axiom or the rule I happened upon was that whatever the prefix was to your management degree is the thing that you can't do. Therefore, you had to become a manager in it. All right. Now I wrote it out. Let me read it very specifically. The prefix to all management degrees is the profession that the person holding the degree couldn't do and therefore earned a degree in management to avoid doing the work required in said profession. Right? There you go. So that's the official rule. That's the axiom. Someone chiseled into stone. But there you go. All you people in human resource management, fuck you. All you people in engineering management, I've actually seen that degree. Tell me you can't do math without telling me you can't do math. And then the one I wish I put it on the thumbnail. There's healthcare management. That's where a lot of middle-aged gals go because they don't want to become a nurse, like a real worker or a doctor or anything. They say, I just got to manage. I think I'm gonna manage. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Because you're too lazy to be a real nurse. But the epitomal one, which maybe you guys could get. I was like, I forgot to put it in there. Sports management. Oh, dude, bro. Tell me you couldn't play the fucking sport or do accounting or do anything. Tell me you have no fucking skills and no fucking work ethic without telling me you have no fucking work ethic. If you gave me, like, let's say, okay, Cappy, we're going to do the island survivor game, right? 2 islands, 2 groups of people. Who's going to survive the most? Now, they did men and women, and the men survived and women did it. Go look it up. It was a Dutch thing. If you say, Cappy, who's going to last longer? The island of women's studies majors or the islands of sports management majors? That would be a tough one. That would be a tough one. I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't know. They're both really dumb. They're both really lazy. But I hate to pay women's studies major a compliment. There's usually a drive. At least they got a drive or a motivation. The hatred of men. That's what motivates them. I don't know. They'd have an effigy of a man and they would burn it. In other words, their hatred of men would power them through to get some modicum of production. Whereas sports management, oh, dude, just do your pot and fucking end it. All right, I would have to probably go on the side of the women's studies island, the islands of women's studies majors, and no men visited. Yeah, let them be. I think they would. But yeah, and just to warn you, I don't just do it for fun and shtick and ha ha. I do it to warn you kids out there. Look, guys, you don't want a management degree. The management isn't a skill. It's not. It's not a skill. It's common sense. It's having the balls to say no. It's having the intelligence to avoid trends and fads. DEI, well, let's just let all the socialist vampires in. What do you mean we lost $200 million on one video game? It's not a thing. There's no such thing as management. It's common sense. You need a solid 98 IQ to do it. It's not that hard. I don't care how many managerial books or how many MBAs or how many business schools are offering degrees in management of whatever variety. It's all bullshit. And all it means is if you have a management degree, is that you couldn't do the thing that the real hardworking men and women in that field do. All you can do is manage it. What it really should be is the managers, you're just like the admin is really what you are. You are to support the real men and women who are the engineers, the nurses, the doctors, the IT infrastructure. You support them. All right, Mr. Engineering Management, and then you shut the fuck up. You're not their boss. You support them. You get them the supplies, you get them the resources, but they're nowhere should anyone with a degree in management be respected or listened to. Get the fuck out of here. Link below is a book called Worthless, The Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major. Don't know where on a education kick. Yes, Kat. Math is hard. Math is hard. That's why they're paid more. Thank you. I like Buc-ee's too. Yeah, it is it just comes with experience. You're right, Elvis. It's like ballroom dancing. You got to do it for a while, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Because we beat it out of our children. We tell them hokum pokum bullshit. Just what do you feel? I mean, really? Well, how do you feel? I feel fuck it. All right, I'll see you guys later. Toodles.